definitely the biggest challenge in the growing saffron indoors is managing of the labor force. Why saffron is so expensive? Related to the labor force. Why this is very costly for some of the people? This is the biggest challenge, managing labor force. 90% of the cost of the labor force related to the harvesting process. But I don't mean after harvesting flowers, I don't mean this doesn't take too much. That is very takes time. That one thing that takes time is this separating purple from the stigma. This process is very takes time, and 90%, 95% of the labor force cost related to the separating, not harvesting. Harvesting, because everything is on the shelves, easily we can harvest their flowers. Okay, we can easily. But after that, because we have only 24 hours, maximum 24 hours, separating the petal from the red part. Separating petal from the, when you're separating after the harvesting, we have two kinds of the separating. Separating petal from the stigma, and then after that, this is the white or the red, yellow part connected to this. After that, you should just separate this one, and you dry it. After that, you should dry it. These are very long process. Takes time. You should pay for the worker. Let me give you example of the separating, how much takes time. Now we are working on the machine that is the new one. This machine per hour, the machine that we are in the market, but is not in the ready, they are working, and per hour 100 gram dry saffron. 100 dry saffron is able machines give you. Separating machines, you harvest the flowers and put the flower on the inside the machine, and machine is able give you per hour near 100 gram. 100 gram, that is equal is able 10 kilogram fresh flower separate. Near the per hour 10 kilogram fresh flower, 8 kilogram fresh flower is able separate per hour. The people that they are saffron farm completely understand my mean. This is very fast. The machines, this is the ability of the machine. Near the 10 kilogram, 8 to 12 kilogram fresh flower. Therefore, after the per hour, the machines able give you 100 gram dry saffron. Therefore, if you want to work with the labor force, with the by hand, traditional way, manual, with the labor, let me give you an example. In the Iran, in the by skilled worker, because only the workers that are professional is the Iranian worker. They are so professional. Skilled workers is able per worker per hour is able give you 5 gram dry saffron. 5 gram. It means 5 gram usually is equal with the 500 gram per hour, 500 gram fresh flower. 1 kilogram fresh flower give you 15 gram dry saffron. What I mean, that when I talk about one skilled worker, after the separating, she, for example, or he separate the petal from the stigma, then separate red part of the stigma from the style, from the white part or the yellow part. When they separate, after drying, after the 1 hour, 5 gram dry saffron. This is for professional worker. There are numerous differences between 3 points: machines, Iranian worker, and unskilled worker, especially for people in the Arabic country, in the Europe, outside Iran. Unskilled workers, the fresh workers that they are not professional, for the first time that they separate. Even in Europe, I think all of the workers for the first time they separate. When we have the unskilled worker, out of Iran in Europe, 10 workers per hour only is able 15 gram dry saffron. Okay, 10 workers per hour, 15 grams. If the comparable with the machines, per hour This is 100 gram. A lot of, even in the Europe, the labor force is very expensive. Okay, therefore managing two kind of this is the middle. For example, maybe it doesn't have economical justification for Iranian farmer purchase, but for the Europe and the outside of Iran, this is the technology. I don't want to focus on the brand, but I'm focusing on the technology. Technology plays important role in the growing saffron indoors. If you can design a machine for, you will have the near 20 times. If you want to in the Europe, if you want to have a economical justification with the technology. I hope also about my book. You can purchase my book. If you want to purchase my book, completely explained. I have put all my experience in this book with a simple, very simple language, plus 2 days free online consultation. I'm sure after reading the book, you will be able to construct a saffron farm. Everything you can. If you needed my book, you can text me on WhatsApp 0098935825395. Thank you.